It's a Monday morning and winter has come. As the cold Zimbabwean winter has hit our shores, so have the winds of misfortune hit the dream and soul of 7 million Zimbabweans. This is your Castle Lager Premier Soccer League Match Week 20 update, and we've got all the news from this weekend's action. I'm Cuthbert Couture. The weekend's action kicked off on Friday with a Harare derby as Yada took on Harare City at the National Sports Stadium. Coming off the back of two impressive wins, Yada were sent on the back foot in the first half as Harare City took the lead through a Tendai Mukono striker. A much improved second half from coach Genesis Mangombe and his boys saw them getting an equalizer through an Albert Maninji goal. A share of the spoils at the end of the 90. Saturday saw 4 games and 9 goals scored across the country. Rentals welcomed Ngezi Platinum Stars to the National Sports Stadium, and what a game it was. From dubious penalty calls to disallowed goals. It was, however, a Majarira family affair in the first half as first young brother Blessing Majarira was on target from the penalty spotter before older brother and captain Brighton got onto the end of a very good ball before beating goalkeeper Nelson Chajga in goals for Ngezi. The Mondorongezi Miners will rule the lack of VAR in the Premier Soccer League as they thought they had one back after the ball seemed to have crossed the line after a mix-up in the students' box. Referee Petsai Chajga waved play on amid frantic protests from the Ngezi Platinum Stars. A bullet header by Polite Moyo from a Denver Mukamba corner kick hit the inside of the crossbar and seemed to have crossed the line, and again the man in the middle Chajga waved play on. It was, however, the Chajga in the middle of the Madamburo Sticks who had a moment to forget as he cheaply gave the ball away and had his net ripped from a thunderous strike from Davison Mwarowa. 3 points for coach Kumbira Mutwekuziva and his students, and another bad day in office for Benjani Mwaruwari. It's now 3 wins, 5 draws, 5 losses in his 11 games in charge. The bottom 2 teams in the league met at Barberfield Stadium as Bulawayo City hosted Wawa in a relegation battle, and it was the City Fathers who got better of the correctional officers as they scored 3 goals on their way to a 3-1 victory. Genius Mutungamiri, Melikaya Ngwe and Dalubuhle Dlodlo on target for City. Wawa got their consolation goal through a sumptuous free kick from Kamlum English Brown. It's pure platinum play, and the question now is, who will stop this platinum juggernaut? Norman Mapeza and his charges completed a 7th straight victory as they got a hard-fought 1-0 victory over their boogie side, Bulawayo Chiefs at Mandava Stadium. The Twitter Kings thought they had done enough to warrant a draw, only to have their hearts broken by Lawrence Mutlanga in the 88th minute. 1-0 to FC Platinum. The stats now read 7 games, 7 wins, 16 goals scored, and listen to this, 0 goals conceded. That's over 630 minutes without conceding for Wallace Magalane in goals for the Shavane Miners. They are certainly gunning for an unprecedented 4th consecutive league title. Like the sands through the hourglass, so are the days of our lives. Dimbare's days in the title race seem to be dwindling as they were compounded to a 1-0 defeat to Army side Crampon Bullets. A 65th minute bullet header from Mo Blessing Chibunyu was enough to separate the 2 teams after 90 minutes at Vengere Stadium. The defeat saw Dimbare fall 8 points behind log leaders FC Platinum. Cranbourne Bullets have now won 2 games in a row for the first time this season as they keep on fighting to avoid the chop. They sit 12th on the log with 22 points, just 3 above the drop zone. The action continued on Sunday with the City of Kings and Queens witnessing a thriller at Barberfield Stadium as Chilamoya put 3 to the good past and out of sorts Manica Diamonds. Peter Mudua opened the scoring on the stroke of halftime before Big Stanley Ngala Bolingoli stretched Boso's lead in the 70th minute before Godfrey Makaruse rounded up the scoring for Boso. There is definitely a touch of the special one now at Highlanders. Triangle and ZPC Kariba played out to a goalless draw at Gibo at the National Sports At the National Sports Stadium, Caps United and Black Rhinos also played out to another goalless draw in a game in which Makepe had to play the remaining quarter of an hour with a man shot after Marshall Machazana had been red-carded for an elbow on Eli Ilunga. The Kenyan import had been giving the Caps United defense a torrid time. Title-chasing Chicken Inn made the trip to Rusape to face Tenex in the hope of cutting the lead on log leaders FC Platinum. They were met with a resilient side who managed to score a goal in the first half courtesy of a Panashe Mutasa strike, and they shut shop after that. The prison wardens derailing the Gamecocks title challenger, who remain second on the log, 5 behind FC Platinum. The win sees Tenex move 14th on the log with just 20 points, a point above the drop zone. It was a low-scoring weekend with only 13 goals scored across the border. Callum English Brown's free kick for Wawa against Bulawayo City gets our nod for goal of the week. And our Mumish of the week goes to none other than Marshall Machazane, who was on the pitch for only 9 minutes before he was given his marching orders for a silly elbow to the face of Eli Ilunga. We give a special shout out to some of our listeners. Elder Patrick Jandikona straight out of Cape Town says Boso is definitely going to make top 4. And Edges Kudzai Ruzava in Rishavana says it's pure platinum play for the title. Alson Kombora down there in Chifu can only hope Makepe survive the chopper. Please do remember to get in touch with us on our social media platforms. Twitter at Cuthbert Couture, Facebook Cuthbert Couture, and on our WhatsApp number 0717 61191. This has been your Castle Lager Premier Soccer League Match Week 20 updates. I'm yours truly, Cuthbert Tamuka Wekwa Couture. Local is Laka, and remember, don't drink and drive.